like a body bag. Huge. But it's really nice and comfortable. Spacious even. We're gonna get it figured out. Yep. So in case I wasn't recording, I had to turn the table 90 degrees so that I could then get the charcoal bucket in. We're doing better. I gotta go inside the house and get the cot. One meal that we're going to use the Dutch oven, and actually we'll do it this way. Yep, that'll be good. So I know what I want to make, just as everybody else does when they want to cook or camp menu wise, and so really, I only need the Dutch oven for one morning, and that's it. Everything else is going to be done in a skillet. We're actually going to eat out in Macon, Georgia, tomorrow night, and then we'll share that experience, and then have a little bit of fettuccine a la Sherm, which is a dish that I've been just aching to share. I cannot wait for it. Other people may have a different name for it, but that's what I call it, because I thought in my arrogance at the time that, well, no one's ever thought of this before, but I would imagine that it's been thought of. But anyway, I digress. We are just going to do biscuits and gravy with some eggs tomorrow morning, and I wanted to find a Dutch oven that I could put the biscuits in. It's just Wendy and myself, and we're just going to do the canned biscuits this time. I do have a recipe for that I'm borrowing from Miss K from Duck Dynasty fame, her melt in your mouth biscuits. I'm gonna give that a shot on another trip, and but anyway, that's all basically I need this Dutch oven for. It's just biscuits, and that's the only thing I'm bringing the table for. Is just one morning. Seems like a lot. Yeah, we'll work on this. All right. Huge amount of charcoal in that red bucket for what we need. Can't say that we don't have enough space though. Even with that red bucket that's basically gonna weigh only a few pounds less. But we've got everything, I think. Just need to get coolers in the back. I got the one Dutch oven. We got a second skillet. We got the kitchen box with the stove up here. Extra can. Actually, we have a couple extra bottles. I think we're gonna grab both of those. But there's gonna be changes coming as well in both the cooler market as well as some other things. But I'm actually excited about this because I've got space here that I can see, and we've got a trip planned in the beginning of July to Arkansas, and so I bought a Thetford portable toilet, and so we're going to be using that, bringing that, and then a Set Power PT35 is also on the way to the house, and I am excited about that as well. So this is going to be good. Pared down the size of the chairs, and So we've just got fold-up ones, like the collapsible versus those rocker chairs. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right. Okay, except for the cold stuff, because I still have to. I haven't even had coffee yet, and you can tell because I just. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm just looking at the truck. Maybe it's in the human nature to complain about things. I'm not complaining. I'm just making an observation. It's kind of funny though. So you know how I was talking about the Camry squat with loading everything up. Well, with the truck, I'm part of a few groups on Facebook, gladiator groups. People post pictures of their vehicles and say, hey, what are your opinions on this? And what do you do for that? And this and that. And it's pretty cool. One of the things that everybody talks about is the leveling kit for the front end of the vehicle. Well, okay. You know what the solution to that is? Camping. Looks pretty level to me. I mean, you know, just load up your Jeep, load up your Gladiator with things to make a weekend memorable. Go camping, get outside, enjoy yourself. That's how you get your leveling kit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Camping. And we're going to do it. So, hang in there. We're almost there. I just got to get some food in me, a little bit of coffee, and then we'll be on the road. All right, the problems with hard sunlight is hard shadows too. So, pardon the shadow right there of the phone. Where are we going? Indian Springs State Park. Close to Macon. Mostly back roads. Let's go. All right, so we made it to Indian Springs State Park. First impressions, it's very nice, very pretty. Kind of spread out as far as the campground and then other facilities. The office was interesting. The visitor center was interesting. Historic house. We'll get back into that a little bit later on. I think I might do a voiceover, maybe do some video outside, inside. We'll see. Very nice building. Interesting person waiting on us. Not a lot of personality, I guess, is a way to put it.
No, not a lot of interaction.
And not a lot of information. So we renewed our state park, Friends of Georgia State Park membership, $90. I think I put that information in the Providence Canyon video. I had some information, so it was $90 for the Adventurer Pass that we got again. Good for a year. Fantastic. It's such a great deal. Anyway, and so that's taken care of, and I guess the remaining balance of what we owed for camping here. I had set up the reservation, made a deposit of some of the nights, but there was very little interaction as far as, hey, welcome to Indian Springs State Park, and here's your site, your 38, site 38, and your this is how you get down there. It's about a mile drive on the road, and you take a left, and then you go in and just follow the signs, and you'll get there. None of that. It's very interesting. The restroom is right behind us. There's one shower stall. Might be driving around to find a different one because that's kind of weird too. Usually there's more. But anyway, that aside, physically it's beautiful. We're in the shade like that. Not only the shade of the awning, but there's some shade trees. That is west over my shoulder. So there's a decent amount of shade that will be around for a while. And then the Jeep is also in the shade. Yay. And so, yeah. So we'll do another video once we get the tent set up and things all in. Then we'll go from there. All right. So happy that you folks have joined us. Trading things up, mixing things up, not a lot of road work, at least on the way here, not a lot of video of the road. It was all back roads, all secondary roads, no major highway, which is nice. A little bit of traffic going through some of the towns, but it wasn't too bad. Anyway, so we're here, and we're looking forward to sharing our... Here she is. All right. Just chilling out. There's a nice breeze. I got the tent set up, taking advantage of the breeze as long as possible, and the shade. It'll be interesting to see what happens after the sun dips down, because like I said, behind me is west, so when it gets down behind those trees, we'll see what happens. Anyway, we are going to chill out for a couple more minutes. We're right at the beginning of this one particular loop, and we're going to take a ride,
Find a store.
and then find a store. We'll probably go into the nearby town of Flowvilla. I don't know where they come up with these names, but that's what we're going to work on. We've got to, what do we got to get in there?
Milk.
Some milk.
Maybe some ice.
And maybe some ice
Bag of
and
ice.
some beer. For the next camping trip in July, we will have the set power fridge and that comes with a battery. I bought it with a 216 watt hour battery, as well as an AC power cord. So we'll be able to have that running while we're out. We'll just put it in the tent, run power. Or we can have it, and it's got a freezer, so we can recharge ice packs. I'm excited about this purchase. This is going to be awesome. And also, we have, like I mentioned earlier, the Thetford toilet, so that we can be out in the Ouachitas, off-grid completely, and we'll be able to use the restroom, go camping next to a stream, and use the facilities. That's going to be exciting. Charge up the battery for the cooler while we're driving along. We've got a plug in the truck, and that will enable us to keep things going while we're driving. And I don't like using the word game changer because everybody seems to use it, but I'm looking forward to this as a step up. That's what I'm going to call it. This is a step up. Anyway, nothing against Game Changer. It's cool. It's just, I don't know. I'm weird like that. Cliche. Yeah. All right. Well, let's do some exploring. Set up and ready to roll. Playground area. We're going to drive around the whole park and see what's going on. But so far, this is nice. So we're in 38, 39's across the way. I've said it before, I'll say it numerous times again. Georgia state parks are phenomenal for amenities. Some a little bit less than others, but all still meet par, where you can enjoy yourself in nature. All right, so I actually circled the site, 38. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go continue down the road, because we're already at a slant, at an angle, go around the loop at the back, because it's not a one-way, but that's just kind of how things are slanted. And then we'll probably take a left and go up around that other loop, and then come back down and maybe go down and do that lower loop as well.
Just check things out.
Yeah, just to look things over. And then we're going to go into Flowvilla, Georgia. And and see if I can procure some adult beverages, a little bit of ice, and a little bit of milk for, I think it's tomorrow's breakfast.
Yes.
Anyway, all right, look, folks. We got a couple pull-throughs.
That would have been
which is
good one
nice.
for them too.
Yep. Although they're kind of long. And look at this. This
all
is.
you do is turn around and go out, back out the other way that we came.
Yep.
That's cool. We'll turn around, see somebody else got the flag out too.
Yep.
That one would have been good.
There's a lake down there. Bathhouse. Clean.
As always.
As always.
All tents must be kept. Yes, kept on gravel pads.
54. 55.
Damn, they're all taken up.
Yep, that's all right. Everybody rolls in tomorrow.
Oh, that's
50.
when they're leaving.
Right. Yeah.
It's 5:27.
And here's the end of this little loop. So they're not really that big. So there's 60 sites at this campground, or 62.
They are too pretty big.
Some of them are. Yeah, I never said that they weren't.
They got 10.
But level. I mean, they build it up. Above until Monday. See, decent size.
All right, there's the dumpsters.
Yep.
That's what I was looking for.
Yep.
See, 1 through 22 is over here.
Villa, Georgia.
I didn't see no campground host on ours.
No, here. That is really good shade.
Oh, look at this one.
Yep. Not exactly a.
But their table areas. Their table areas over here are different.
A little bit.
Sink water disposal.
So that'd be like gray water. That's what I have to pull through. Yeah. They'll have bathrooms on every loop.
There's the lake.
16. Yeah, some of them
Nice
are.
shade too.
It's beautiful shade. Some of these are really only good for RVs because they're not 100% level. But it's for like level enough for a good sized tent.
That one's got its own little deck.
There's my lovely wife. It's warm. It's in the mid 80s. Nice though. I mean, we got a breeze while I got the fan going, but we had a breeze earlier. Took a ride to Flow Villa. There's houses there. We didn't see much else. So we went to Jackson, which is just up the street, has a whole lot more. But we kind of got to Jackson after doing a big loop. Didn't record any of it, just our time to be together and chill out and so forth. Kind of like the ride here. But we're going to get dinner going. We've got steak fajitas that we're going to get set up, and that'll be tonight's dinner. 2 skillets, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of steak, peppers, onions, cheese.
Why do it?
You're the star of the show.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I want you to be the
See?
star of the show. They all have to be clean.
A little dirty. Over there.
is less work to the propane, that's for sure. So here's the Buc-ee's one. And there's a noticeable difference between the two. Buc-ee's and the other that I've had for, gosh, maybe 10 years. Drizzle of olive oil. Don't have a cover, so I'm just going to take the other skillet. It's going to be for the quesadilla shells, and I'm just going to do like that. And now we've got a cover. And that will allow us to steam those down a little bit, reduce them down a little bit, soften them up. Make a boatload of quesadillas. Shaved. When I say shaved, I'm not kidding. You got the rest of it in there?
Yeah. To hear it.
Yep. Montreal. Well, yeah, this would go really good in an omelet in the morning.
You put some stuff in.
Turn down that.
Okay.
Never made these before, folks, so
Hold on.
this should be good. I'll let you do it.
Like that. Just smush it down a little bit. And bring it back to the center. And just let it cook.
Take the temperature up a little bit.
Yeah, so it
Round.
browns. That's how you do that.
Cool. These are going to be good. Alright, let's try this again. We switched it around and this skillet is hot enough, so go ahead and set the tortilla shell down. There's no heat.
Some peppers in there.
So that's the end of our mozzarella.
Yep.
That's the end of the mozzarella. Turn on the light. Alright. These are fat quesadillas. Beautiful, golden brown. Num nums. Next bag of cheese is going to be Parmesan. Just using up what was in the fridge. be good. It's only got one. So that'll be an interesting kick. Parmesan. As a bite, Parmesan cheese. It's different than other cheeses. Just a different flavor
See the way I
profile.
do, just like, kind of like that.
That'll work. It's a pretty good haul for what we had. Oh, these are gonna be so good. Sour cream, salsa, num-nums.
Yep.
Yeah, awesome. And now we have more room in a cooler.
Yep.
Stick. We are gonna enjoy dinner. We are gonna catch up with you later. We hope that you enjoyed this little cooking session and the loading of the truck, and then a little bit of our campsite. We did not record very much today. If you like what you've seen so far, you want to see more, stay tuned. We will be back with you in the morning. We're going to do some biscuits and gravy. First time for that too. That'll be fun. And until then, have cast iron will travel. Good stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. It looks so good. Oh yeah, can't wait to dig in. Cheese has sealed the other two shut, so we'll enjoy this one this way, and then we'll just enjoy the other two dipping. Like a Philly steak and cheese, but on a wrap kind of thing. It's good.